So, is it just me, or is it hard to get a fucking job in this economy now? Because apparently, the big beautiful bill passed, and if y'all don't know what that is, the big beautiful bill is to where if you want to do loans, you have to pay that shit back immediately. Like, unless you're rich, you don't have to worry about that. And it's unfair, you know? And so, I'm not doing student loan. I'm doing grants. And the thing is, I gotta do my FAFSA and all that next week because that's when the thing is. And then I have to write a scholarship letter. I don't know how long it has to be, but I have to write a good scholarship letter to get in the college that I already have an account for, because I have a dual credit class, you know? And then jobs are being so picky down here. Like, literally, they want me to work from day shift to night shift. And let's say Burlington opens up at what? 8, 9 in the morning, or maybe 10 in the morning, all the way to 11 o'clock at night. That's like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 11 hours. But if it was, I think it's 9, I think it's 9. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 10, 16 or 15 hours. 15 hours I would have to work full time. I get if you're underage, you're not supposed to work that long. But my old job, I only had to work 3 days within the week because I was working during school days. And the thing is, I really need a fucking job. Like, I need money ASAP because she's all like, it's either that or you move out. Or it's either that or you're going to have to, And bro, the thing is, if people are willingly going to you to go and walk from their house, if they don't want to drive or have transportation, if they're offering to work for you, you need to pick up your stupid phone and open them, because that's how people get their money. You accept them, they get the job. You teach them how to run through this stuff, they get the job. But you're over here being picky. So am I going to have to call you to get a damn job or something? Like, people are like, oh my God, censor the word job. It's the worst nightmare ever. Yeah, I worked one job for 2 months. And the guy fucking fired me because he said I wasn't working hard enough. So I was all like, you know what? Fuck you. Because I honestly was working hard enough. And you were just too blind to see that. Because you let everybody else sit and chill on their damn phones while I was over here doing all the fucking work. They were over here making the food here and there. You wanted me to make some damn food, and I told you I cannot. It doesn't come out right. But I did the orders right. But the thing is, I can't cut it right, but I can do the orders. I can do the pizza and all that, but I can't do the orders, you know? I can't actively do all these things at once. So I'm thinking of doing multiple shit. I'm thinking doing it the influencer way, or just doing it the regular way. Everybody gets a damn job, or you be an influencer, or you do OnlyFans or whatever. You know, that type of job. I'm thinking of that. Because at this point, the world is going to hate us. The world is not going to listen to us. Teenagers have it incredibly hard right now. Because we're working 10 times as hard as the adults are. And that's a lot of weight on us. Because we need enough sleep to be able to go up and go to work. We have to call in. We have to ask to sit down. We have to ask to go on break. Like, what are we, slaves? Are you our master or some shit? I'm actually fucking tired of this shit. Like, this is why literally people end up themselves. Because of shit like this. And I'm so fucking close to my breaking point. I am. This is why I made this YouTube channel, guys. Because I felt like if I put my attitude, my honesty, the real me out there, you know, like other ASMR creators that have 200K subscribers, or people that have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 10 million, 475 million Mr. B's, you know? What do people like us get from all of that? Nothing. The scammers get their money because they be scamming people. And What do we get? What exactly do you want us to do? Because every time we go out and get a job, it's either you want us to be an adult or you don't want us to be an adult at all. And it's bullshit that I have to go out there and work. I know that's how it proves you're responsible and everything to save up for bills, but I'm living with a parent. The parent's going to do the bills. I'm going to try to contribute some of my money to the bills, to my own bill, save some money, and spend the money to get an Uber because Ubers are fucking expensive, or I'm just going to walk to work or buy me something. But people like to fucking steal. So if you're one of those people that out there that likes to steal bikes or scooters or like to pickpocket people, you're pickpocketing hardworking money. You're pickpocketing someone's money that they spend hours working on. If you're a kid that's working 2 to 3 jobs because you have a car and you can't afford to the car anymore, or you're in college, I don't know what to tell you because I'm going to college. I'm stressed out about the shit. And most people, when they hit college, everything's just a freight train, just big and messy, and it's, alone is not good. It's bad. Especially when they give you this big chunk of money, and after they do, you're gonna have to pay that off immediately anyway, because Trump passed that big beautiful bill. So I'm trying to help y'all guys out. That way, y'all don't have to worry about any of that, and y'all just go get a grant instead. Yeah, they give you a specific amount of money, but you gotta use that wisely. So my thing is, if you're gonna go do school in the summer, you're gonna need your parents to help you with that. That's pocket change. Like, you're going to have to use your pocket change money, your bank savings, pennies, quarters, dimes, nickels, just to pay to go to college in the summer to finish one semester. Because I know it's busy doing work during the summer and that it's so much stress on people, but you make more money during the summer. And then when it comes to being in college 3 days a week, racking up those hours so you can end up getting your degree, it's going to be hell because the job process is kind of slow or whatever, but it's the fact that the jobs expect us to be there every fucking day. The thing is, we can't be there every day if we have school. And when I tell you we have school, we have college, we have high school, we got middle schoolers can't work because their parents are giving it to them or whatever. But sometimes I wish I wasn't able to pass, so I could still need that support, because it's going to be stressful, and I keep telling myself, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it past 25 or 21 or whatever. Because 21, I'm still going to be in college, but I'm going to have to end up paying for that with pocket change money. And it's either that or I have to leave where I'm at now to go live with somebody else, which is a family member, because they can support me because there's multiple parents there. This one, I only have one parent here. Grandparent, to be exact. It's really fucking hard. I feel like rich people need to donate their money to the poorer class so we don't have to go through trauma, stress, because let me tell y'all, there's some countries where money is huge and they have these jobs, they don't even get the ounce of money that we get. And I bet if they got 15 an hour, it would be a blessing for them. They would keep working and working and working. Especially when you have body modifications, it's hard to get a fucking job. And yeah, that's on the person's fault, but there's some jobs that allow that, and I'm glad there are. No personal grudges, no nothing, but if I'm being honest, I gave myself at least, I'm giving myself at least I'm giving myself 2 years. 2 years of free college with the school that I go here. And then the rest of the 2 years, if I can't fucking make it past those 2 years, I'm going to do something drastic, or whatever the fuck how you say it. I'm going to do something irreversible. I'm going to do something to myself. I'm telling y'all, I don't think I'm going to like be able to deal with this bullshit ass life, you know, stuff that with bills and all that. Because ever since we got a new president, bills been high. People keep raising up the rents. $2,000 for a fucking house with a 3-bedroom, plus phone bills, electricity, water, all that. And then health care, dental care. We need all this stupid health care type of bullshit to help us in life, but it's useful because you don't got to pay the whole thing and just part of the thing, but that's every fucking month. And people that don't make that much money and they go to work and they get paid, instead of getting paid every week, they get paid every 2 weeks? Are you serious? Y'all acting like y'all don't got money to spare because people are in higher positions. You think they get to dictate the way other people get to live. And I still gotta pay that $33 Cash App fee just to download me some damn feet fighter so I can sell my damn feet. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed of that shit. I was gonna sell my feet on the internet. Because people make money like that. They're gonna make their money like that. Like, what do you want me to do? Not make money? There's a way to make money, even if you have to do it the getaway, even if you gotta sell yourself to make money, not like in person, but like if you're modeling for OnlyFans, you're making money. You're living the dream. You're living the life. Yeah, it looks bad on your image, but fuck, you making that fucking money. You don't care. You're making bank, you know? And the thing is, if I make that type of money, I don't have to worry about bills, healthcare, and all of that shit. So I would need to go loads of shopping for some clothes like that. I know I'm lowering my standards and I'm making myself not look respectable. But since when does America respect people's rights anymore? When does America respect colored people? People that build this civilization from scratch. When did they respect any of that? People are getting murdered, killed out there for what? For what? Because their skin's a different color? Because they speak Spanish or French or whatever? Because they're foreigners, they gotta get sent back to their country? I think the fuck not. If they're visiting, they're visiting. Or if they're staying, they're staying. They're not breaking no laws. They're not. You know what I mean? And this shit is crazy to me because y'all talked about the Second Amendment, but yet when somebody has it on them, but they don't use it, it's a problem and you want to like boom boom and on them. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you actually insane? I needed to rant about this and I needed to vent because everything that I have right now, like, is because I was able to get it through a guardian. Not because I did buy some of my stuff, but some of the money was given to me for like birthdays or because I made it to my birthday limit or whatever. That money was given to me because of that. Not because of the fact that I went out and worked. And yes, when I did go out and work, I bought myself some perfume. I should have saved that money because I could have really used it now to pay this bill that I have going on. I could really use it now. I could probably get a good paying job somewhere. I don't know if cleaning the beach will get me money, but I would do it. I would gladly clean the damn beach to get me some damn money. I would gladly go and work at Goodwill because Goodwill people make what? $15 an hour? Bro, like, if you're a worker and this video goes viral or you're watching this shit, I want you to know there are better options out there. There's variety. You don't have to worry about if this job is treating you bad, you can leave. You can legally leave. Leave that damn job and go find you a new damn job. Forget them people. And I want to know if y'all do have a job or if you're like the boss of a management or something of like big corporations and you're out there and you're one of those people that go scrolling through every thing. My friend signed up for Walmart and Walmart takes 2 months. After 2 months, what could you possibly be doing for 2 months? Because I know Walmart down here is not that busy unless it's spring break or if it's holiday season or if hurricanes or tornadoes are passing through. That's the only time it ever gets, or winter storms. That's the only time it ever gets extremely packed. So I want to know why y'all taking 2 months. And I signed up for Walmart too, and I don't got the qualifications. How would you know that? I had one job throughout my entire life that I worked 2 months on. You tell me I don't have the qualifications. If you don't sign, like if you don't accept this, accept the fact that I signed up to get the job to help you guys out because you need more staff, and you don't accept it or read over it, because I applied for Burlington. He told me to come back for the summer. So that's what I'm going to do. Which means I need to be focused. I need to be locked in. I need to get that money. And then after that, I don't know if I'm going to go back to working at Burlington, because I need to know my college schedule. And it's like not fair that I have 3 months of summer, like every day. It doesn't feel enough. It doesn't feel long, you know? I feel like summer keeps going until what? Because summer is like, summer is May, June, July, and then also August. School shouldn't be happening in August. It should be happening in September. Like, why do we have school in August? It should be the start of September and then October. Nobody does anything important in August. So y'all need to move school. So y'all need to start moving the school days to September instead of October. I feel like people would get more break, more energy, and then they come back, they be slumped or whatever. Who cares? Y'all get into it. And when we get extended summer days, it's like getting paid more on the summer when you have a job, you know? So yeah, summers are going to be stressful, and clearly if you keep working that damn job like every day, like every single day. But like my thing is, I was going to shave like some of my hair off to sell it or whatever. Or then like I was going to buy a wig, but I don't have money to buy a wig because stupid scammers. I got scammed or whatever, and I fixed my bank or whatever. And then after that, it's like I really screwed up. I just lost that money because I had to pay that money back after whatever the fuck happened, you know? Stressing over college that I'm not even in yet. I'm stressing over my life that I haven't even started yet. It's just going to be hard being an adult and you're living with family members. They're going to tell you to get your own house at one point. But I'm not ever going to get my own house. No. I'm going to live with somebody or friend, people that I know. I'm going to ask to live with them because I'm not getting an apartment. Because every time a person gets an apartment, it's a problem because they always want to raise the damn bills. We need a discount or something for apartments. So after the person that I'm with passes away, I'm going to get that money, go to college with that money, and then I'm going to also like go to my mom's maybe and live there. And if it doesn't work out there and she makes me drive, I can't drive. Like, I physically cannot drive. I don't want to drive. I'm not gonna risk my life knowing that I have seizures. I'm not going to get in a car and drive. Because if she's going to make me do that, I'm not going to go over there and drive, you know? So, because I know they only have one car, but like, I don't know the streets of the town that they live in so well, so I'm not familiar with them, which means it's also dangerous for me. So I would have to get a job down there and get an Uber to Uber me home or to Uber me to wherever. Like my job or whatever, you know? But I'm going to get a job that's close to the house so I don't have to worry about that. So, yeah. And if that doesn't work out, I'm going to go move in with my uncle and aunts. Because I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to sit there, be homeless, and have money on me, but also work a job because people are so cruel these days. They don't want to hire, or they want to be absolutely obliterate with the prices. Like, Why do y'all have rent for $900? Bring that shit down to $700. No, actually, not $700. I'm not paying that much either. Bring it down to a lower price to where that's affordable. Or I'm gonna have to buy an RV and live there because I'm not. And I know I have to pay rent on it and everything, but like I'm gonna buy me a fucking RV or live with some church friends because I'm not buying my own house. That's too much bills. Too much bills, too much pressure, too much stress. Unless I get rich one day, then yes, I'll do all that. I'll pay the bills on that. I'll do everything on that. Because all I'm gonna have to do is sit there looking pretty and make money. If I go on OnlyFans and do that type of shit. But until then, I gotta actually get me a job. And I'm venting to YouTube. I'm venting to everybody out there that has this problem also. If your parent is strict like mine, like saying, well, if you want to live here, you have to go get a job. And I know, I understand that. But like right now, as soon as I get out of high school, that's too much pressure. Like I've been stressed this week, last week, and I don't think I can take as much pressure as I was able to when I was younger. So it's like a big deal. Like it's a big deal if your parents aren't gonna always like be there for you. And I know they can't always be there for you or do stuff for you because you're getting older and you're gonna be an adult. But like, I'm scared. Like I'm actually scared to be alone. Like I don't want to do shit on my own. You know, my brain's not fully connected together. Like it's not like, you know, I have ADHD and this gives me anxiety and stress and I just worry about that type of shit, bro. And I feel like if I can't be able to meets into where my guardian is at, I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not going to be able to actually, you know, make it in life. And that scares the shit out of me, you know? So if anybody else has these problems, you can gladly come to my YouTube channel and vent about this because, yes, my tears are flowing. But, like, I'm literally honest about this type of crap, dude. Like, it scares the shit out of me to be alone, to pay bills, to be drowning in bills, nothing but bills and bills. It's a blessing for some people and a curse because some people can't afford all that. They already got all these damn kids. And if you have a kid and you got a job and you're, like, in high school or college or whatever, you got nobody helping you, especially, like, if your parents aren't willing to help you and you have to go out there and make money yourself, bro, you might as well just do garage sales, sell clothes, sell stuff that you don't use anymore. Wash the clothes. If the clothes are already washed, you should just go ahead and sell them. Do feet pics. Do shoulder, elbow, hand pics, lip pics, tongue pics. Do something. Go out there and do something to make some fucking money. Because there's weirdos on the internet that love that type of shit. You know what I mean? I know some of you could be in the comments like, well, I wouldn't do none of that. Well, I would. Shit, I'm trying to make it out here. I'm not going to be somebody, but I'm going to do something to get me some money. It's not going to be the easy way or the hard way. It's going to be the normal way that people chose to do stuff in life. So I'm kind of stressed out about this. And I need to talk to my therapist again. Because I think I actually really need help this time. So, if you saw all that and you're a subscriber or a viewer, I want you to know life is hard. You'll get through it. And if you don't, so you're on the same boat with me. You're on the same boat with me. Words of encouragement may help you during times, but it's not going to help you all the time. You know what I mean? People are going to tell you, keep going, don't give up. At a point, there's a point where a person breaks and they will give up no matter what you tell them. Unless that person decides to stand strong about it. But if you let your fears, and your emotions get the best of you, you're going to feel some type of way, and you're going to want to be, you know, not out there yet. You're not gonna be ready for the world. I know I'm not ready for bills and all of that, or drowning in debt or whatever. But it gets to a certain point. Like, she said, oh yeah, by the end of the year, or like by next year or 2 years, you're gonna have to go and pay all your phone bill by yourself. And I was like, bro, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep a job that long, so I'm gonna have to go and see if I can get a job during the summer or something. But like, I can walk there. It's just going to be like me getting up in the morning. I can't be lazy during the summer. I gotta be active, proactive, positive about the situation. And it's going to be hard for me to do all that because I don't feel motivation to get up in the morning. I don't feel motivation to keep trying and keep going. I don't feel any of that unless I'm in a good spot to where I feel that type of way. And I'm not in a good spot right now. 3 months left until school. I gotta do the FAFSA next week. I gotta do the scholarship before the end of the year. Otherwise, I can't get into college. And then I'll have to work until break or whatever. So hot in here. But yeah, rent is too high. House bills are getting too high. For what reason? But it's always been about the rich people. It's always been about them. It's always been, yeah, there's good rich people out there that donate and all that. But the thing is, it's always going to be about a person that has more money than everybody else. And if you make it out there, and you follow whatever dream or goal that you have, and you're rich, congratulations, because some people give up when they're still looking and searching for whatever they're searching for. Anyway, love y'all. Have a good day or good night. Feel free to vent in the comments.